Peace and blessings, everyone. So I just read an article online about this 11-year-old girl in Wisconsin that had died from a treatable form of diabetes because her parents refused to get medical treatment and instead put it in the hands of God. They felt that it was God's choice, God's decision to heal her if He so chose. So they put their faith in that He would heal her or she wouldn't be healed. So like I said, she ended up dying. And of course the police are investigating. And most likely, I'm sure, they're going to trying to charge them with a neglect or something like that. So of course that brings up several issues. It brings up the issue of right to life, right to die, euthanasia. A person choosing to take their own life. Of course, I'm not saying that she chose, but it's dealing with people's choice to do what they wish with their own person, or in this case, a parent with their child's life. The parent is in charge of the child, have dominion over the child. And so it would be their choice. Say if the child was sick and on life support, it would be the parent's choice, decision to take that child off of life support. Those who are against euthanasia, I am for euthanasia, but those who are against say, they usually say is that a person should fight for their life. I guess it's really what they say, a person should fight for their life. And maybe there's a fear of if euthanasia was legal in all the states, that it might be abused in some way. I'm not sure how, but there's that fear. For me, it is a person's right. It is their right to decide what happens with their life. It's just like if somebody decides to commit suicide, that's their right. Now, generally, we try to talk people out of doing that because we say that we hold our being, we hold life to be such a high stature that we should value it while we have it. But we say that, but then our actions throughout this world say something else. The way we treat each other in this world, the way we treat this planet, the global warming issue, the way we just do things, the way we live, the way we survive. It brings a question how much we truly value our existence. So like I said, it's each and every person's, it is their own right to do what they choose with their own body. Then on the other aspect of it is God's will. Being people of faith. If you put your faith in God, that all things are done through God, by God, that God has a plan for everything, that God does things for a reason, then you should uphold that in any and every issue, at every chance. So for those who are, one thing I like to bring up is that another thing that people who are against euthanasia say is that that we're playing God when we take people's lives. Playing God meaning we're taking away something that God gave. Well, when staying with God's wishes, God's plan, if someone is dying, then is that not God's plan? Every time we give medical care to someone, are we not playing God? Can we not say that God meant for a person to get sick? God meant for a person to have a heart attack, suffer stroke, catch pneumonia, catch the flu, catch whatever disease and ailment is out there. Could we not say that's God's plan? And so every time we treat them with a cure, um, a antibiotic, are we not playing God? Are we not trying to go against perhaps what is God's wishes? Then another aspect is freedom of church and state. If it is my religion, say for instance for this family, if it's my religion, my faith, my belief that I should put all things in God's hands, then should not the separation of church and state come into play? Should that not take priority overall? Because the state will come in, the authorities will come in, probably CPS will come in and say those parents were wrong, that they didn't do the right thing for their child. But if that is part of their religion, should they not be allowed to do that? And should that not have priority over anything else? And if we really look at it, being that this is a nation that is supposed to be God-fearing, that is supposed to be founded on Judeo-Christian principles, then we should have faith or we should believe that that family is possibly doing what is right. Because guaranteed, that DA who is going to end up prosecuting them, there will be of some religious denomination, but then they will prosecute them while not thinking about that they are following religion. So, we always seem to contradict ourselves in our religion in our everyday life. We always put this world, these material things above the religious things. And why is that? Because ultimately we know that we put more into this world, more into this physical world, this material world, because it's more real to us than our religious beliefs. God, angels, heaven and earth, those things are of the supernatural nature. Those are beliefs. We hope and we wish and we pray that those things are going to be true. They may or may not be real, but to us, this world is real. So we can feel the things in this world. So we put more credence, more priority in this world than we do in our own religion, our own faith. Although that religion or faith speaks to the ultimate, to the highest. But we always end up putting it at the bottom, making it the lowest. So I'd like your thoughts on the issue. The thoughts on the parents, not getting the child treatment. The thoughts on parents having the right to not have their child, getting any immunization shots or whatever. The right for people to die, euthanasia, all that. And the rights of people not having to have these states get involved. You can even have me, for instance. Take me for example. Me and my son. If I say that it's part of my religion that I can physically punish my child any way I deem fit, spare the rod, spoil the child, then should that be my right? God bless. Peace and love.